Good day everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're on the ZX Spectrum and looking at a homebrew set in space. It's Asteroids RX, based, well I think you know already, on the game Asteroids, the original one from Atari in 1979, the arcade cabinet. This has been published by Hi-Rise in 2021, better known as Alan Turvey. It might still be in beta at the moment as we try and define our keys. I don't think it's been officially released. My favourite Asteroids clone is Meteor Storm, which is sort of like Asteroids S, but not being exactly Asteroid by Quicksilver in 82. So, basically, in Asteroids, you can rotate your little arrow ship left and right. It's all vector graphics. You can thrust about the place, and you can hyperspace to a different direction if you think you're just about to get kaboomed. But it's all about destroying all these asteroids without getting hit, and also without getting shot by the various UFOs that might come on the screen. Now, first of all, I think this looks rather good. If it come back out in the day, it would have been a massive hit. So well done, Alan Turvey there. It's moving very fast. It doesn't quite feel like it's on the Spectrum, to be honest with you. How has this actually taken place? Very accurate to the original Asteroids, so let's just see how far I get on this one. Let's take that down. Oops, I've been kaboomed, and I do like that explosion as well. Oh man, give me a chance, Big Nose. Yeah, that could sometimes happen on the original as well. You get regenerated right in front of Asteroid, and you're doomed. Now, there used to be a cheat on the arcade cabinet that if you leave just one asteroid left at the end, the UFOs will keep coming, which you get mega points for. I'm not sure it happens on this version. It's all in white, but you can cycle around different colours, which we might try on my second go. See, look, I've hyperspaced out the way just in the nick of time. And again, I'm showing off. Now, this version seems quite, well, easier than other versions, like Planetoids I've played. Do check out the reviews of those. Good. The graphics look very similar to the original Atari cabinet as well. Right, here we go. There's not too much more I can tell you about this. So, about Asteroids in general. A very addictive game, probably the first arcade game I ever saw. If you're looking for an accurate display of Asteroids on your ZX Spectrum or emulation, then this is the one to go. Asteroids RX. Now, Alan's looked at other games as well with the RX treatment. There's Jetpack RX, Bruce Lee RX, and Attack Attack Halloween Edition. He also did a special version with in Attack Attack where instead of Saberman or the Wizard and the Knight or the Surf running around, you could control me. Hooray! Right, let's put this in. N. That's it, good. Let's put another N in. I'm enjoying this game. I'm interested to see what it looks like in the other colours. So it hasn't got any other bells and whistles at the moment, this beta version, other than the original one. In Jetpack RX, Alan put extra things in. This looks like it's just trying to recreate. Oh, red, I like that. Like Red Dwarf, Green Dwarf. Okay, that went very Acorn Electron then. In Cyan, I'm not sure about the Cyan really. I think you can do all the colours except to black, of course, so that would be useless. Black on a black background, that would be too much of a challenge. It's all gone magenta as well. Yeah, so that's quite nice as well. Gives you a bit of a different mood feeling. I couldn't do that on the original Asteroids or any version of Asteroids that I know of. The thrust is quite easy to control. That's it, on some versions the ship quickly goes all over the place, but here you could sort of like control the thing. Good stuff. It's a nice delicate touch. So, you know, finally tuned this game. Right, kaboom. Let's get into blue to red. I think I like red the most. It seems like we're in like the danger zone. Take me to the danger zone. So it's all about now, really, as it always was back in the day. Who can get the highest possible score ever? Who could get the possible highest score ever? I don't know. Hopefully me. Boom. Well, I'm the only person here, but there is a high score table to try and get the hang of. Doesn't make any difference with the points, whatever colour you're doing, but look out for the UFOs. The small ones get the big points. There we go. Not quite sure how much that got, but I'm sure it does tell you. Boof, boof. Lots of buffing going on. It's a one-player game, so you can't have two players on the screen at the same time. But imagine if you did. That would be absolutely insane. Asteroids did have a sequel eventually called Blasteroids, which we've actually reviewed on a few systems. I think we might have reviewed it on the Amiga. the Spectrum, and Commodore 64, I think. So take a look at that. But this is 2021. It's good to know that Asteroids still lives on. First started in 1979. Good stuff, eh? But I'm not quite sure how they improve it. Some people have improved it by, well, tried to improve it by getting rid of the vector graphics and having solid graphics. But for me, it's vector graphics or nothing. Planetoids is full of graphics. I think Asteroids on the Atari 2600 has got full of graphics as well. But I like the vectors. That little ship has been used for influence for other games, including Gravity Force. There on the Commodore Amiga, and also the Thrust games as well. Oops, if you don't know about Thrust, then search that on the channel. Read it on the Spectrum, and I think there was a Homebrew on the Atari 2600 as well. This used to be a system, just spin round in the middle, just shooting randomly and see how you get on there. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't, just like that, as I'm blown up into my component atom. A strategy really is, look, there's asteroids all over the place. The sound strategy is just work on one of the big asteroids at a time, because as soon as you hit them, they divide into two smaller asteroids. If you try and hit all the big asteroids first, you're left with a meteor storm that you're going to be stuck in. Whoa, that was lucky. Almost got kaboom there completely. One left. Sounds like Jaws, doesn't it? Oh, what? I got shot by that lone star. Oh, it looks like it remembers your initials from before, so that's good. So I've got onto the bottom of the leaderboard there. Well, second from bottom and third from bottom. Hooray for me! Hooray for Atari. 1979. I was about 5 then. I was too short to reach the joystick and the buttons for this game. Just focus on one at a time. Sometimes you accidentally hit a bigger one like that. I missed the shot. Oh no. The UFOs blow up when they hit an asteroid in this. Did they do that in the arcade cabinet? I don't know. My memory is starting to get a bit, well, duff. And oh dear. This spaceship so needs a shield. In Blasteroids, you did have a shield and a choice of 3 ships. One moved quick, one had great firepower. What did the other one do? It can bash into stuff, I think. You lost energy. As soon as you bashed into something, you didn't die straight away. You just lost gradual energy. Here, one hit on the backwater and you're doomed. No shields in 1979, or indeed 2021. Baff, biff, boff, off. If you've got any experience of Asteroids or any versions, let me know. My favourite on the Commodore Amiga would have to be Cabaret Asteroids. That's probably the best version I've ever played, actually. But this is doing quite well on the ZxSpectrum. It says beta there up the top, so you know, when it gets officially released, it might be a bit different to this. It might be released already because I have a bit of a 2-week running time when these go up. If I do the review and a newer version gets released within that time, I'm not gonna do another review because then that'll go on forever. Right, kaboof. When you shoot your gun, it's a small universe. When you shoot off the screen, it does appear over the other side. So the whole universe is on this one screen, just me and that big rocky asteroid thing. I'd like a Star Wars version, Millennium Falcon in the middle of the asteroid storm there. And then he parks the Millennium Falcon in a big worm. Well, we can't get close enough to any of these asteroids to know if there's a big worm inside. We can't land on any of the asteroids. Well, not in this version, or not in any version that I know of as of yet. Right, I'm hyperspacing all over the place, so you need to get used to all your controls. It's good that there's a redefine here, so you can choose the keys that best suit you, and that really, really helps. Right, there's lots of small asteroids about, which I said don't do, but we got on away with it, I think, this time round. Biff. Yeah, I'm loving this. Good work. Good work. Good work. Right. Oh, close. Just thrust around. Don't go out of control. Whoop. Yep, had to get out of the way there. You never know. When you're hyperspace, you never know where you're going to hyperspace to. So it might put you in an immediately worse position. It might put you in a random same position as well. I don't like being at the edge of the screen because something could hit you right quick without much time to react. Right, this looks fairly safe. This looks fairly safe for a good go. Oh, dearie me. You know, commentators curse. Never say you're doing well, because then it all tends to go a bit wrong. Or an item of clothing, it tends to go a bit pants. Boof. Oh, man. take that out. Good, he's kaboomed. On Meteor Storm, the Quicksilver version in '82, it looked like you were shooting pork pies rather than UFOs. And they were like magenta coloured. Some great sounds in Meteor Storm. I love that. I think Meteor Storm is still my favourite, just for that retro buzz. But for a modern day, accurate-ish version of Asteroid, this one is pretty good. That's not a pork pie, is it? No. Right, I think how many lives we got? I think this is our last live now. Then it's kaboom time. I do like shooting stuff in space. Right, hang on. So this is the original. This is the original sort of like shooting. It was a bit different back in the day when the everyone was. Well, I think Asteroid Space Invaders maybe come out slightly before. There's Asteroid, Galaxian, and all those. Oh, it's game over. It's game over again. Your score is one of the 10 best. Well, thank you very much. And I was getting gradually better there. So I hope you liked having a look at that. I was really impressed by that game. So it was Asteroids RX on the ZX Spectrum, published by Hi-Rise in 2021, based on the original arcade cabinet from Atari way back in 1979. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.